Cumulatively, when I was in the Senate, cumulatively all the allowances put together was 14.4 million naira per month.
Today, the case is different.
Yes.
It's about how much?
It is about 29 million now.
29 million?
Yes.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get some deep information when basically we get for our table. It comes as a form of videos and also messages. I beg, before we continue, I want first of all beg you for your attention and also help us to like this video and share it with people. Because Nigerians, time don't reach for Nigerians to know exactly what they happen for inside this country. You know, over time, a lot of people, they get this argument, how much our senators they receive. Nobody feel they come outside to talk the truth. Now, the smoke won't be say it they blow up since don't catch fire. A lot of them don't they come outside. They confess what they do for their secret. And one of them, now Senator Elisha Abo. And apart from that very one, we equally get another one when we say in him now, Senator Shehu Sani. These two people come outside to open the details of what they happen for their own time, even to the present time. Now, before we begin to showcase to you some videos on the we get, if you get your smartphone, enter Google, ask how much be Nigeria senator's salary. Then I will give you specific amount. Just ask, how much is Nigeria senator's official salary monthly? Then I will give you specific amount. Now, what people they debate upon, now they will show you. But enter civilized country like US and every other developed country. Now, once they will show you the details of their salaries, both the senators, the House of Representatives, the prime ministers, and the president, even the governors. But Nigeria own case, now different issue entirely. For instance, to prove to you waiting at the talk, I just enter Google now. See waiting they show me. Nigerian senators collect 1 million naira monthly salary, covering entertainment, constituency allowance, others, revenue, commission. This one I'm waiting the right come outside. Abi? All right. If you say a lie at the talk, you enter your Google. Then it will still show you some things. You will see menu. Then this one are the truths. All right. After this very one, a few days ago, Senator Shehu Sani, when he served as a senator of this same country, Nigeria, when he we talk about right now, for the period of June 2015 to June 2019. This same man, now senator for this country, now he come outside to tell us this very one. You hear this very video first before we bring you others.
But the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission has come out to say this is how much they earn, slightly over 1 million naira a month as their allowances, regular allowances, as well as their salary. So if they can give me that slide, let me just show you what the Revenue Mobilization. So this is a breakdown of how much senators earn, from basic salary to personal assistant, domestic staff. Everything came to about 1,063,000 naira. That's on one hand. Then there's something they call the non-regular allowances. So this is regular allowances that comes to them every month and their salaries. So if you can give me the next slide, that has to do with non-regular allowances. So this is for the 4 year, which came to about 20 million. They call it severance gratuity, furniture allowance, as well as vehicle allowance. They say that one is optional because it's a loan payable. So all of this came to 20 million. This is per every term. That is every 4 years. But the first one I showed you is monthly. But there has been a debate as to how much they earn. And in their submission, the chairman of that commission, the Mobilization Commission, says, he referenced Senator Shehu Sani, who had mentioned some time ago that senators' running cost is about 13.5 million, and then they got about 750,000 as their salaries. That's after the 8th Senate. So Senator Sani is joining me from Abuja City. Senator, thank you so much for coming on the program. Let's see what we can do with the time we have. So, Senator, the reason why we had to bring you here, because your name was clearly mentioned in the release by the commission, talking about referencing you and also saying that anybody that has a contrary opinion should be held accountable for that. I will need your quick response, sir.
Well, I spoke as someone who was a senator, and I believe I had adequate and correct knowledge of what actually transpired at that time, and I believe with what is happening now. Well, the Resource Mobilization and Physical Allocation Commission, we are just playing with figures. They said they were specific in saying this is the salary of the legislators, or specifically the senators. And then they went on to give a breakdown of 20 million, which they said was what every senator earns in 4 years. But I think they have been economical with the truth, and I think I can understand their fears and apprehensions in terms of telling the truth when they know what is actually happening. While before I come to this interview, I was going through the papers and I saw this statement credited to one of the senators from Kano, distinguished Senator Kawu Smiler, who confirmed what I said, that the senators, particularly of this set National Assembly, are receiving up to 21 million naira monthly. During my time, I was in the Senate, and I was pricked by my conscience as an activist who went to the Senate to unveil what has been made secret for over 2 decades. And I believe that taxpayers and Nigerians in general have the right to know how much their legislators are earning and how much they are actually being given. And I went on as a senator, serving senator then, to disclose what I do receive monthly, what is credited into my account. At that time, it was 13.5 million plus 750,000. And what the present serving senator confirmed is in line with what I said. And if you receive an alert of 21 million, or at our time 13.5 million, I cannot say I received 1 million or 2 million. It is what I received. And what I know very well is that there is the basic salary. In our time was 750, and now they said it's 1 million. And there is what is called running cost of your office. And the running cost of your office is not sent to the office account, it's sent to your own personal account. And then so I don't know how, it's all semantics, trying to play with figures, but I can confirm that whatever comes to your account is due for you, irrespective of whatever appellation is being attached to it. The point is that if I receive 21 million monthly, and I said I received 21 million, and then maybe explanation can come later, but it goes to my own personal account, and I was told this is how I will do it. That's a different thing. Legislators receive 3 allocations. The first is their salary. The second is the running cost of office. That running cost of office is used to maintain your office in the National Assembly and then the one in the constituency. But it is not the money you are also given to pay your staffs. All the staffs that, all the legislative aid which you employ are paid by the National Assembly. So they are not paid from that amount of money. And then thirdly is the constituency funds, which of course is not money that is being given or credited to the account of senators and honorable members, but it's money that is domiciled in a federal agency for which you are required to submit projects within that envelope. And some will say they want to build hospitals, some schools, some roads, and want to do empowerment programs, and then you submit it, and then the government or the agency, you submit the list, now executed in your own constituency. So these are all simple things which the resource mobilization should be able to And I don't think there is need for anybody to deceive Nigerians or to cover up anything. This is public money and it's being paid to legislators, and I think we should come out and publicly say it, and that is what I did.
All right. I believe, say, you don't hear that very one from Senator Seun Sani. And remember, say, during the time when we say he did for office as a senator of this country, now from 2015 to 2019, now if he attest to that very one. All right. After that one, may we still take another instance from Senator Elisha Abu, yes, from Adamawa State. This man equally come outside to also be a record for waiting he be part of concerning the senator's salary. I want to make una pay attention to this very one before we can tell una the reason why BC we they bring all these things to you. And remember, say this senator Elisha Ishako Abu served as a senator of this country from the year 2019 till 2023. And that 2019, now in Senator Shehu Sani stopped as a senator of Nigeria when this man starts. Which is to say, this Senator Elisha Abu, he owned the very recent. We're there for 2024 right now. Abi? Okay, here waiting in the talk concerning their own salary. But not be presently now for this year now. This year won't be different. You will hear everything yourself.
Okay. So why the car allowance again when you've already gotten 160 million naira worth of Jeep?
Well, you could have allowed me to first of all land before you load the second bullet. Because it's
okay,
it's like your cannon is already loading. Cumulatively, when I was in the Senate, cumulatively all the allowances put together was 14.4 million naira per month.
Okay.
My salary was 1.something million naira. You have wardrobe allowances, you have your vehicle allowances, you have other allowances put together. It was 14.4 million naira.
Okay, these are the allowances, and your salary was
1 million.
Let's just say 1 million.
Well, yes.
So each senator,
yes,
during your time then,
yes,
would go home with 15.4
no,
million.
14.4 million.
No, plus your 1 million.
No,
naira
including
salary.
that,
okay,
is
including.
making it to be 14.
Okay, that's
yes,
fine. 14.4 million.
Yes.
Today, the
yes,
case is different.
Yes.
It's about how much?
It is about 29 million now.
29 million.
Yes.
In this austere Nigeria.
I will come to that.
Okay,
now,
go on.
Now, 29 million looks big on paper.
Just on paper.
Just on paper. I am saying this as a very honest man. I am not trying to support National Assembly, an institution so vilified, and I have been a member of that vilified institution for 5 years. I am not siding with them, but I will bear the facts on the table.
Openly, very quickly, but you are happy with the humongous money, right?
It is not humongous.
Just on paper.
It
Go
is
on.
just on paper.
Okay.
When I was in the Senate, my monthly salaries and allowances put together was about 14.4 million naira.
Yes.
And at the end of the month, the company I founded, which I was the managing director and the chief executive officer, when I won election, I had to leave the company to go into governance. Had to start subsidizing my own life, because the money that was coming or allocated to my office was 14 million, which was nothing, absolutely nothing, considering the demands, the want, the challenges faced by my own constituents on a daily basis. Now, let me put it this way.
What are they demanding?
Somebody will come and tell you today his wife is sick, he is sick, his children cannot pay school fees, he's in the hospital. I have a case that on that one person alone I took the hospital, I spent 14 million naira on one person. And every month, from all over Adamawa State, in fact, at a point, from all over the country, my office is besieged with people looking for help. At a point, I don't like calling people's numbers. I don't like visiting people.
Isn't it?
And
You definitely will go on.
Yes.
But
at a point, I had to start calling some state governors to help me with cases that is being brought from their state into my office. Now I have 14 million naira a month. And I am paying a lot of people's scholarship in my office. I am subsidizing people's life in my office. While a state governor in this country is going home with over 700 million naira security vote every single month, minimum. Some go home with 1 billion naira.
The state governors, they put it in their pocket, right?
No, I didn't say put in their pocket.
Yeah. You said they go home.
Yeah, of course, they go home with it to do other security issues. I can't say they put it in their pocket. That would be very, very, very bad.
Look, the political elite,
Yes.
let's put it pronto, the political elite have taken governance and development far away from the people. In other democracies, let's take some of the older democracies like the US. Where do you see the constituents besieging their senators or their House of Representative members to beg for money that they cannot pay school fees and the rest? And so therefore, the legislators will now overbloat their salaries. Governance and development have been taken far away from the Nigerian people.
I agree with you. Mr. Chris, I agree with you. Governor has been taken far away from the people. And that is where local government administration have to come to the fore. Before now, local governments were getting so much money. They were given contracts at the
being
local government
squandered, before now,
Before now.
Yeah, they were doing very well.
Chairman was a big man. He can give contract for construction of primary school, culvert, small art road, art dams, and the rest of it. Today, the governors have hijacked the local government system through a devilish thing called JAC, that's joint account. Being that today, there's no election in the local government.
Okay, let's quickly leave the local government issue because Nigerians are really, I know. Nigerians are really, your duty is to legislate for the good governance of this country. And you're trying to justify today's salary of each legislator, 29 million naira, in the face of the asphyxiation Nigerians are going through. Sorry, it looks as if I'm beginning to raise my voice. I'm only just
raise the voice.
I'm just talking
I
for
you to off the mic. There's no mic here.
I'm just talking for the Nigerian people, really. 29. How justifiable is this in today's Nigerian economy with a salary, a minimum wage of 70,000 naira?
I think what the National Assembly should do is to create a fund, a particular fund in the office of our legislators who are the representatives of the people to take care of this kind of thing so it will not be lumped into their own salary. Let me say this on a live national television. I am poorer, much, much poorer as a man when I became a politician than I was before I became a politician.
Why didn't you resign and go back to your business?
Because I enjoy serving the people.
You could still serve them with your company.
But now, yes, that is the point, because you will get somebody in that may not be as passionate as I am. Now let me say this today, and go to my village and check this. As a senator, I live in a room and parlor in my village. I never built a house. In my hometown, my local government headquarters, I don't have a house. I live in my friend's house. My friend lecturer gave me a house. I live in it. In my state capital, Yola, I don't have a house.
You are exceptional.
Now, I am saying this on national television. If anybody in the world
can
point out a house that I built, I was building a mansion before I became a senator. A 23-bedroom mansion with 9 parlors, with a swimming pool in the heart of Mubi. When I became a senator, I stopped it. I took over carrying people's burden, orphans, the vulnerable people. I took over. Their problem became my own problem. Sometimes when I see them, I weep. The conditions some human beings are living in. And you remember that God put this weight on your back. I cannot budge.
But being in government at that national level,
yes,
you had a state government because the people you're talking about, yes, your own constituents, for example, from your senatorial district, besieging, yes, you for one assistance or the other.
Yes.
What kind of discussions do you have with the Adamawa State governor when you were in the National Assembly, the governor of Adamawa State, for example?
We never had a discussion with my governor because 3 months when I was elected into office, we fought. 3 months. We came on the same party. 3 months into office. On principles, we differed on principle. He might be doing his own right in his own way because he's not here to defend himself, and it will be wrong to talk about him when he's not here. But we disagreed.
He has the rights to come and appear.
So
if he
3
wants
months,
to.
we parted ways. 3 months. In the next 1 year, I come to another party because I can't sit in the same room with him. And you know why? I don't like injustice meted against anybody. I'm a man that is straightforward. Once I'm not straightforward, I won't stay with you.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe so you don't hear. It shocked you, Abi. You know what the only person we find funny for this video? These people, they know how to update themselves. Abi, they know say things they go up, so they know how to update themselves. Abi, okay. Take for instance from Senator Shehu Sani. During his old time, he said that they received 13.something million naira, right? During Elisha, then they could receive 14.something million. Abi? But presently now, so they talk, that they receive double of that very one. 29 million naira monthly. Our senators, they will come outside, they tell us, maybe they persevere. And according to what you hear Senator Shehu Sani explain, that will not be money when they say that they give, they say, okay, make they do projects for communities. No. Just bring waiting your own community they lack. Present them to the federal government. Then they will go do one for you. And upon those ones, they know if you submit anything good, like hospital, like good roads, like pipe-borne water, like electricity, when they say people will still enjoy for the community. Their own, that they live in luxury. They live in 24 hours constant lights because they will afford diesel or petrol to power their own generators. Some of them don't even need a noise of generator anymore. They get the money to afford solars. That they live for comfort. Why? The people want to be say they choose them to represent that they live in abject poverty. They see the life. They see the life. Tell me how it be said this nation will take go forward. Tell me. Just ask yourself question. How it be said this country will fit take go forward? How will it take move from this darkness to light when it be say all of us they talk about? When it be say some people deliberately just they share the commonwealth of Nigeria. They just they enjoy. They just they live the heaven when it be say all of us they pray for. That they live for inside this hardship when we say all of us day. Waiting all of us they dream about. Our tomorrow, they just they live on today. Tell me how you want to change. And thank God for that very journalist when he say he asked the Senator Elisha Abo questions. You say people they come block you for house. I want pay house rent. I want pay for children's school fees. I never eat. Now because they say una not give them waiting they want. Una make government become a hell for these people. Why una they enjoy? Tell me for that same constituency when they talk about say those people when they stay for your domot, they beg for crumb. When they say fall for your table to eat, they beg for salary or for the money. Tell me say if you get factory like 2 or 3 or 4 for that your community or constituency, make those people children they work. Tell me how they will come stay for your domot, say that they look for small money to eat. When it be said that they receive their constant salaries every month, and that salaries they enough for them to do what they're supposed to do. How long will they debate for just minimum wage of 70,000 naira? 70,000 naira. When it be say una no approve. Just 70,000 naira when it be say no fit bag of rice for a month. But una fit they increase una salaries from millions upon millions, even to the extent of double. Now the one when be say we fit here now be that one no. A lot still there underneath when we say they not feel reveal to us. I think Nigerians politicians una be devils. Una wicked. Una heart not be human hearts. As the God when we say create una hearts, not be the God when we say all of us they serve. Not be God when we say as in I don't understand how to describe una. Una wicked. Una heart they terrible. Una heart they terrible. Una heart they terrible. Waiting it take una for these Nigerians to at least taste the goodness of life. Just lead you from waiting una they enjoy. Waiting una the children they enjoy. Waiting it take una. Waiting remove from una. Waiting it cost una. As I don't know waiting I want to una. God will reward una. God will reward una according to una portion. If it not happen for una own time, it will happen for the time of una children. Will they assure una distance? Yes. Now waiting una sow, now you una will definitely reap. Now from generation to generation. All right. Now so talking concerning this matter, we'll leave you to share your own opinion with us in the comment section. Even as we draw the line here, we will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.